So apparently, the recording software does work. It wasn't showing the actual video for so long. It was treating it as if it didn't even exist. So I have no idea why it was doing that. But okay. Maxington. Oof. Oof. Oh, no other builds? I guess this is like a beta and it's double. It's fine. Let's just get rid of these. I mean, no good teeth? Cool. Whatever, characters don't carry over. And this guy looks pretty decent, I guess, so I'm just gonna...
Okay, let's get a photograph.
Oh no, not this again.
Hold up your fingers. Okay.
Okay. This is only gonna be like 40 minutes. I'm just checking out really quick. Got shit to do today. I couldn't pass up the opportunity to just check this out really quick, because I don't know if I have the time later. So this is day 1 of the early access beta with Ultimate Edition, because I'm a... yeah. Prison Break? So we've been in prison for a little while, I guess.
Those prisoners. Officer Benton, Kitchens East staff. Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving. What are you looking at? Go on, get moving.
Go on now.
You with the hammer? And you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out in Rhodes. Come on, get in.
I just look like John Marston, but maybe he's like a distant cousin who looks just a little bit off. I mean, he looks fine. He looks normal. Yeah, I should have gone back and seen what his actual appearance stats were. I mean, I think I brushed through the defaults, so...
I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh.
Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
I don't know who this is.
Jenkins.
I haven't played much
and
yet.
Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay. Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you.
Whoa.
Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it.
Why does he have like light
Now,
inside of his
Jenkins
mouth?
And Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away.
Come on! I literally just started.
Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each. Each? Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move
Oh.
out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along. Then you better get on this horse. Been a while since you rode a horse. No shame in that, but please. Just as soon as you can, we'll go.
Okay, okay, is the aiming... Well, you can actually...
I'll wait on you.
What was it? These were the defaults, right? Here, let's play cheesy. Alright, that's weird. Usually, it locks it in. I'm gonna play super cheese mode.
Just get to grips with the beast. Then we'll ride. Let's just hope no one shows
Yeah, it
up.
looks fine. Emotes.
That's not much of an animal, but they haven't got far to ride. Just get on the horse.
What's wrong with this
Good and
horse?
ready, okay?
Not much of an
Take
animal? That
time
kind of
for
seems
you
like a dick
ride
thing to
off
say.
on your own. Not quite yet. Now come along. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Harley, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Sisika Penitentiary. Awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have
Now, how do you know that?
longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though.
I
it doesn't
do.
Look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that.
Well, guess we'll find out.
And those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's
Well, you don't know I did, mister.
came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you. Forget you were in there at all. That
Well,
would
if
be
I
fine,
don't.
Of course. You're just up here. There's the camp. Hit your horse.
A camp?
Been a while since you saw a hitching post, huh?
Well, it's been a while since I saw anything outside of that penitentiary.
This way. She's anxious to meet you.
Milady.
Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Harley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know
How do you know
the
that?
people with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God.
Red
But
Dead
will not
Revenge.
avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly.
You don't get on with this.
Well, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic.
And
Well,
unnecessary.
manners. Harley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a...
Well, my cheeks kind of... A little bit... Cheeks a little bit... Full. Oh, wait. Yep, because those I can see that these are actually this is actually a beta. Nah, actually I don't like the stripes. Actually, how do I look without the vest? Actually, I think the vest is... I don't know. I guess I will wear a hat. Milady.
That looks more comfortable. Harley,
Here, madam.
your very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered. By one of
Yes,
his
we
business
went through
partners.
this.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes.
Yes,
You
trust to
are
run away.
You're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see,
Well, who says a
you
lion?
walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun. Firing
You don't know why I
different
was
bullets
there.
to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets. This was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death. All because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway,
Maybe I was
here they are.
nasty.
The people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we
Well.
all understand each other.
I hope
I
you
don't.
do.
Nope.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders.
I've taken worse.
Goodbye, for now.
Milady.
Harley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps, get up.
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner.
I
A.B.
don't
Cripps
want
at
to-
your service.
We'll pay. to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
Why does he look so...
And, where are we headed?
It's the cheeks. Well,
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Sooner you do it, the sooner we'll leave you to your own devices.
I can't just do a normal whistle? Whoa, we actually have a voice. Wow, okay, you could set up a camp, there's eating, wow. I was expecting this to be a lot more like Red Dead Redemption 1 or even GTA Online, but this seems like it's incorporating almost all of the mechanics from the main game into the multiplayer component. Pretty impressive. You can see the clipping issues on the overcoat. I'm assuming that would be ironed out along with them the glitchy color preset. What do you call it? The previews. So we got cinematic mode, we got eating, we got camps. Why can't I walk? Oh. We got the lasso too? Bartender! Bartender?
You want some company?
Lady.
Oh gosh, ain't you looking? How are you boys off?
Where the hell's your Don't tell me the bartender. That's like, okay, honestly, I wasn't even expecting this much. But I really hope you can go to the bar. You can even pat. I can't brush. Ooh. Is that... Oh wait, this horse poops a lot? but it's scrawny. I'm confused. What time is it? I don't have time. Where do I hitch? Oh. Yep, the DNA that's carried over is really strong right now. I'm assuming there's gonna be smoking, which I'm gonna be ecstatic about. Sir? No, and we'll have to do the wave for a high?
Evening, friend.
Okay, I wish the nod was the high. Or if the wave was a fedora tip. No, this isn't a fedora. Sir?
Hello. You must be a Harley's friend.
Name's Lorenzo.
He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very
Discouraged?
Disappointed, Alden. That's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming.
Okay,
I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you.
You know if there are ghosts around here?
Water marsh. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged.
Okay, I don't know what...
Fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
Yep, and there's gun maintenance. Oh man, this is gonna be... We even got the chord system. Okay, can there be another greeting? Yep, this is just gonna be... This is almost exactly like the single player's gameplay, but online. I was not expecting this at all. Like this, like I was expecting things to be more streamlined, a little bit simplified. I guess not. And that's a good thing. These RPG elements, like, can really... I mean, I think they give a decent amount of depth to the game. And instead of it being, like, mindless, like, shooting... I mean, GTA Online had a certain level of complexity, for the lack of a better word. But this is, like... this feels like more rooted in its more RPG-like elements. GTA Online had RPG-like elements, but Red Dead Redemption 1... No, 2. Red Dead Redemption... My brain is confused. I just woke up and it's like 1 in the afternoon. Whoa! Yup. Ooh. Well, if I had a brush. Oh, this isn't my hideout. Oh, shit. Stealth really ain't an option there, I don't got any throwing knives. Okay, so there's experience in upper left. Look at that. Okay. Stealth. Are you kidding? How did he... There's even the looting? You can pick up the bodies? Are you kidding me? Okay, this is kind of mental. This is an entirely different beast than GTA Online. And where's my hat? Throwing knife, that's good. Is it over here? Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay, animation's a little bit quicker.
Okay. Okay. You're good. You're real good, friend. Here. Take this. It's a map. Just be kind. Don't kill me, please.
Oh, no. So you even have morality in the online. There is even a satchel online. What? How far away is that? It's all over there. Okay, this is kind of mental. this is crazy. And what does that say? Yeah. Okay, this is... I'm speechless right now. Well, I'm not, because I'm talking, but you know what I mean. It's like, wow. I mean, it's just the only complaints I have are like the overcoat. That's it. That's the only thing. The physics on the overcoat. Everything else is just mental. And the overcoat doesn't even... doesn't even bother me that much. I'm sure it can be ironed out. It's like, wow. It's like... They ain't... If this, like, supports, like, 30 plus players and, like, it has this graphical fidelity, too. It's mental. It's for hunting, too. There's Eagle Eye, too. It's the Eagle Vision. Ability card voucher. And don't tell me that's gonna be where it's gonna be where the MTs are gonna be, right? Wow. Come on. Okay, what are these? Ooh, what? I'm gonna paint it black. Processing transaction. I don't like how that's worded. Come on, okay, that's my second complaint. There's like all this wildlife too. It's like the world doesn't feel like it had to be hollowed out to accommodate for online. Like this still feels alive. Very much so. It's like breathtaking. Like this is something else. This is on a whole nother level, mate. The only things I'm not sure about are the gold nuggets and the ability cards. I see the potential for those to be unencouraging, but most likely it'll be fine. Those are the only things I'm skeptical. Blah blah. Whoa, words. Those are the only things I'm skeptical about. No, not skeptical. No. Oh my god, my brain. Skeptical. Yeah, skeptical. Oh my god, why? What's wrong with my brain right now? Skeptical? Spectacle? Ah, please don't kill me. Skeptical. That's the word. I don't know. I'm gonna have to... I might have to go soon. Let's just make sure. Like, I don't know what's considered saved. I'm gonna have to come back to this. But let's just double check. Let's double check what we record. And of course my microphone and my headset ran out of batteries. I don't have any batteries right now. Like, if I do come back to this, I'm not gonna be able to really talk unless you want to hear echo. And that's annoying. Maybe my voice is annoying. Maybe that's a good thing. Alright, yeah. There we go. Wait, where did my facial hair go? Did I not have stubble? Okay. That's gonna be... Alright. Okay, 3 things, Rockstar. You probably are already aware of this, but... the color previews for this hat are glitchy. Probably aware of that. Probably obvious. Overcoat physics are... there's some clipping issues. The physics on it are a little bit off. Probably know about that too. Facial hair disappears after you, quit a game and start another one. I don't know if that applies to all facial hair. I don't know if that only applies to the stubble. But, okay, those are the 3 things I found so far. Now, these are the things... this is why we hold beta tests. So, I'm gonna stop it right here. I'm gonna finish this up in the next video. This was not entertaining for anyone to watch except for me. I would say, hope you enjoyed, but I really doubt you do. Like, who would, really?